The Marketplace Potential or Competitive League Table is a component which can be used for market research and competitive gap analysis. In order to produce this table, we take all the keywords which are currently bringing you traffic. This of course requires you to have set up Google Analytics integration with the system. We then analyze the results from page 1 and only page 1 of Google and collate the results into this league table. Once we have done this, because it is generally perceived that higher rankings generate more traffic and the top ranking results will in most searches receive approximately 40% of the click-through, then you can use such results to estimate the traffic received by each site ranking for those keywords on page 1. Your own site in the system will always have a traffic index of 1, but by extrapolating the overall ranking results and using historical data on the CTR for various positions on page 1 of Google, you can estimate the resulting traffic your competitors and other sites are getting for your target organic keywords. So, for example, any site ranking above you will generally be getting more traffic. Similarly, any site generally ranking below you should get less traffic. So a site showing a traffic index of 1.5 will generally be getting 1.5 times the amount of traffic you are currently receiving. In order to get the most out of this component, you will need to ensure that you've set up the branded keyword filter in the monitored keywords component. This can be found under the Competitive Position tab here. The reason for this is that if you don't filter out your branded terms, this table may give you a misleadingly flattering picture of your share of organic search, as it is assumed that you should rank well for your domain, your trademarks, and your other branded terms anyway. Of course, this table can be exported into Excel as part of the Competitive Position report. It is exported into its own worksheet within that Excel file, which is quite helpful, as you can see from this example. So, what does this table tell you? Well, it will give you one way in which you can estimate your site's share of organic search. It also helps to identify competitors you may not currently have on your radar and ones which you may not be monitoring in the particular campaign you've set up for this site. It is also helpful in determining overall marketing strategy, as you will normally identify link prospects here, as well as blogging, forum, and expert advice sites, which could be directing traffic to your competitors' websites through forum posts, blog posts, or banner adverts. It can also help you to identify market leaders in your site's vertical market over time, and may give you some idea of the campaigns you should be mirroring. For example, if you see someone generally ranking significantly higher than you, then you may want to examine other parts of the system in relation to that particular competitor. For example, in examining the competitive site audit table found further up in the competitive position section. Or you may want to look at their backlinks using the off-site section. These can be found under the off-site link building competitors links component here, or by examining their on-page optimization using the keyword density tool, which is at the bottom of the on-site section, as this will allow you to scan any competitor's URL to identify key phrases they might be focusing on. Indeed, this table can lead you to modify your overall keyword strategy, of course, if you find your site lagging behind competitors which, on paper at least, you should be beating in the SERPs. And in order to determine your keyword strategy, or indeed to revise it, you would simply need to go back to the Monitor Keywords component up here and click on the Optimize tab in order to return to the keyword research section of the software.